to my third YouTube guitar lesson. Today I'm going to talk about string skipping and hybrid picking. And the first lick I'm going to talk about also uses some alternate picking, which we talked about in the first lesson and which we also used a bit in the second lesson. And it's also going to use the familiar shape if you've been watching along with the lessons, which is a second position of the harmonic minor scale starting on the D string, and in the A harmonic minor this time, which is the same shape that we used for the very first lesson. So hopefully you've been watching along and picked up on some of that stuff, so it'll help you with this. And here's the first lick we're going to look at. Okay, so there it is fast. I'm going to play it for you slow, and then I'll break it down and explain what's going on. Okay, so what's going on here is we're going to start on the D string with this shape, and then we're going to skip over the G string and do the same shape on the B string. So your picking is going to be exactly the same as it normally would be with an alternate picking up a scale, except for you're going to skip over the G string. Okay, then we're going to go back to the G string, play the same shape, skip over the B string, and do this other shape on the E string, which is slightly different. We just play the 8th fret instead of the 9th fret. Okay. I'm tucking my ring finger under there so you can see what I'm doing a little clearer. Then we slide up 1 fret and we go to this shape right here on the E string. Then we skip over the B string, back to the same shape on the G string, and then back to this shape that we just used on the E string, but this time on the B string. We skip over the G string again and go to the D string, back to our original shape. So I know that might sound overly confusing, but here it is, all the way through slow one more time. Okay? So that's that. Okay, I also want to show you a little variation on that lick. This time only in the ascending direction, but that's some little turnarounds where it goes back down a little bit and then back up. It's just a little variation on the same kind of idea. Okay. Okay, we're using the same shape, the same scale that we used for the other lick. This time we're going to go, the first 6 notes are the same. Then we're going to turn around right there and come back down and keep going down the scale onto the G string. Okay, then once we get to the lowest note on the G string, we're going to turn back around and come back up and skip the B string again and do our little shape on the E string and slide up to our F note. So it'll be like. Okay. And then I wanted to talk to you about the hybrid picking thing a little bit. And basically what hybrid picking is using some finger picking as well as using the pick. And it's also used to basically do string skipping. So this is another string skipping lick, and this time we're going to use the middle finger to pick all the notes that we're going to play on the high E string, which will be the G note here, because it's a pivot lick, which means that every other note will be this G note, and then the pick will play everything else. So here's the first lick that we're going to look at. Okay, so here it is slow. Okay, so this is G major, and we're playing, like I said, G note on every other note, but for the bottom part of the lick it's going to be this. Okay, so that's pretty simple, and that's that. And then here's a little variation on that theme. So here it is slow. Okay, so the same kind of idea with the pivoting lick on the B note, and then at the bottom we'll do this with the pick. And that's that. So hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. We got some more lessons coming up. We're going to talk about some theory, scales, some chord ideas, and a whole lot of other stuff. So keep tuning in. Thanks.